Hello and welcome to Synthesis House of Horrors. Today I'm showcasing the EnVoy mobile data server with a 12.1 inch resistive touchscreen. It's a Pentium 3 1.06 gigahertz, which is 1066 megahertz system. It comes with 128 megs on board with a single SODIMM slot. Supports up to 640 megabytes of memory, which means you can put in another 512 meg stick of PC133 SODIMM memory. What you're seeing right now is a reflection in the screen of my hand holding my webcam immediately above the screen. This is the 12.1 inch LCD. It has a 3M micro touch controller on it that connects to the system via PS2 port. The PS2 port is actually a proprietary 15-pin connector built into the bottom of the laptop. As you can see, we have Windows XP Professional on here. I'm going to go ahead and tap the Start menu. You're going to go into the Control panel. And as soon as it finishes loading up, keep in mind this particular system only has 256 megs of memory in it, so it does take just a little bit to catch up with us. And if it doesn't work, we'll try again. There we go. And we'll scroll down, we'll select the system icon, we'll double click on it, and if you can see this, maybe not. Let's try tilting the camera just a little bit. You'll see the specs on the system. Again, this one's only 256 megs of memory. It is Windows XP Professional Service Pack 3 on here. Slightly modified to fit on the system. This particular system has a 40 gig hard drive built into it. It's a pretty decent little setup. If we come up here and tap on Hardware and then Device Manager, we'll get the Device Manager to show up. Now keep in mind that working in the micro spots here with your finger doesn't tend to work out that well. So I do have an external mouse that I've got connected. I'm going to scroll it down here, and we'll open all of the little features up and take a look at everything that's in here. And as you can tell, if you can see it all, there are quite a few different items in here that are pretty standard. For example, the audio card is an ESS Allegro PCI audio. It's a 16-bit sound card built into the system. It supports left channel and right channel output, microphone input, and line input. The left and right channels are discretely split into individual connectors, and each one has a 1-watt amplifier located on it. To get this to work properly in a vehicle, you may have to find an adapter or convert from an amplified output to a line level output. Not really that difficult in the scheme of things, but you want to be aware of it. The processor that's in here is an Intel Pentium 3 mobile CPU. It is, again, 1066 megahertz. Comes with 3 COM ports on the front of the unit. 2 of them are currently installed in Windows. In my case, I have a network adapter in here. That's a 3COM 10100 PC card. It's a Type 3 PC card, which means it takes up both of the PCMCIA slots that are built into the system. I do have 2 displays connected to the system. I have the digital LVDS flat panel, which we're looking at right now. The LVDS is a digital display, which means that the connection between this and the monitor, or in the main PC, contain nothing but digital data. The analog signal is converted directly to digital in the main computer unit and then sent to the system. While LVDS is a normal standard, the connector on the bottom of the display is a 15-pin proprietary connector, basically an SVGA cable. In order to make this display work with another system that supports LVDS, you may have to buy or make a cable. The current screen resolution on this particular system, with both displays going, I do have a second display connected. The primary display is 800 by 600. If I set it to 1024 by 768, the display tends to go corrupt. It's just because this particular display does not support that resolution. So we are going to go ahead and change it back. And we'll do that right here. And we are back to the 800 by 600, as you can tell. There are 2 additional I'm sorry, scratch that. There are one additional port on the bottom for control. It connects to the main unit. I'll show you those cables right here. It's going to be a little bit difficult to see, but you'll see the LVDS data cable, the control cable that goes back to the main unit. It's also the power cable in from the main unit to the system. And then the third connection is for your PS2 keyboard and mouse. Believe it or not, that is a PS2 connection on a 15-pin D-sub. What that means is that in order to use a standard PS2 mouse or keyboard on the system here, you would need to have the adapter or make an adapter. All of the pinouts are readily available online on my website. I will be posting those later this evening. Scrolling back up, it's a standard keyboard, and the keyboard that comes with this system is a backlit keyboard. It glows a soft red glow when you turn the caps lock on. It does glow green behind it, and I'll show you the keyboard a little bit later. Actually, I have one sitting right here, so I'll show it to you right now since I have it. This is what the keyboard looks like. You can't see it that well because it's a black keyboard on top of a lit screen, but there you go. As you can tell, I mean, it is a nice little setup. And the keys, while they may look white in the video, are actually not white. You're getting a glare off of them. So, we'll go ahead and put that out of the way. And I have a cat bugging me in the background. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll back up on the display here. It does support two USB 1 ports, so they are USB 1.1. That means that it is 12 megabits per second at the most. Again, this one's got a 40 gig hard drive in it, and the display adapter is an integrated Intel 82830M graphics controller. Not the best in the way of graphics, but more than ample to provide an interface for most movies. It does have 64 megs of memory. I believe that is dedicated memory, not shared memory, because it does not interfere with the existing, or it doesn't overlap the existing memory that's in the system. So my assumption again is it's dedicated memory. At this point, that's really all there is to show you on the actual hardware. What's nice about this particular system, there's three buttons here. You have your main power, which actually controls the PC power down below. If you hit that button, the PC will go into shutdown mode, and after a few moments will shut off. You also have your right side, which is your brightness up button. As you can tell, it's making a noticeable difference in brightness. And as I turn it down, there is night mode, and that's off. The display is still powered on, but the system itself shuts the backlight off. Each one of these displays has 12 cold cathode lights lighting the backside. This allows for great daytime visibility and even direct sunlight visibility. These systems are very solid for working in a vehicle.